this evening. Barrister Darlington Agumo, welcome to the Evening Rush once again. How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, it's just that you took coffee and you didn't give me. And you have detained me here since morning.
No, I didn't detain you, Barrister Darlington.
You detained me.
I did not detain you.
I will surcharge you.
How much, Barrister Darlington?
Eh?
You want to join the free of surcharging? You want to join chairman? Every small thing surcharge. In this small salary that they're paying us.
I am going to stretch you.
Barrister Biko, I beg you. Don't spoil my hustle. I don't want surcharge. I like Remego. Barrister.
Yes, my dear.
During the World News at 6, you extensively gave us your purview about the situation in Anambra State. So let's look at the political semantics. Let's start from there. Mr. Peter Obi has come out to berate those who have been, supposedly insulting others in the coalition. There have been a lot of dirty talks on Atiku Abubakar, saying that what is he doing? Why does he want to campaign? I mean, he's been serial campaigner, and he also flopped the PDP in 2023 and his cause of what happened to the People's Democratic Party. Now he wants to do the same thing in the ADC. That why can't he just stay aside, let the ADC zone the ticket? And so others have been saying Peter Obi or nothing. Others have been calling names, but they are saying that these persons are APC stooges and not necessarily the true obedience. But some obedience have said, Peter, no concern me. That English way they speak now your own. ADC, Peter Obi or nothing, we stand with it. That is not an insult. That is to say, it's the time of the South, and all the serial campaigners should stay aside. They have health issues. They cannot campaign. They can't trek. They can't do the rigosity. They should stay aside and let them zone the ticket to the South. Peter Obi, Amechi, these individuals are young and viral. They can do the work. So if the agency is not ready to actually zone it, then they would see how the obedience would react after their primaries. Others have said with Peter Obi's speech when he said, Atiku is my dear elder brother, my senior, but I respect him, that he has already accepted the VP role for him to have, described Atiku in such a manner. But Peter Obi has always been respectful of Atiku. He's always been loyal. In fact, in a video that went viral, we saw the way he curtsied in greeting Atiku. You can tell the overwhelming respect Peter Obi has for him. He has always respected Atiku. In fact, when he was in the PDP and those who supposedly branded him and said, let's leave, he said he cannot campaign against Atiku. He doesn't want to betray him. He sees him as an elder brother. Some persons say he needs to stop saying elder brother, elder brother. You are a competitor. You are a major force. You have the obedience. Nobody could expected you to pull what you pulled in 2023. So you're not a subject. This supposed humility thing you're displaying, you are a major competitor. Address these guys as your colleagues, because the fight for the ticket is dirty. They're not going to look at, you senior me, I senior you, or whatever. So how do you describe the different perspective to that particular utterance of Peter Obi?
Esther, I thank you so much for this intro. In the first place, I think I deserve a bell here.
Okay, where's my bell?
Yes. Because Peter Obi just denoted what I've been saying, true or false. When he said those who are saying Peter Obi or nothing, they are not from Obidient. Esther, didn't you hear it now? Is that not what I've been saying? That this belligerent attitude towards Peter Obi, it will not help him. I have said it here severally. Esther, I have said it here severally. You don't approach this issue with a belligerent attitude, because you need all these people. Esther, you need them.
Okay.
So, what is wrong with what I said and what Peter Obi is doing now? Esther, tell me.
Well, Atiku had written and said that people should stop insulting him and Peter Obi. So others now said, okay, Peter Obi, do your own. Atiku has done his own. Let it not be that you're the one supporting all these condescending statements in the team. And he has done that. But since he said it, there have been a lot of interpretations about it. The APC guys have said, wow, so really, everybody's your elder brother. These persons, you can work with them. You've accepted to be VP. The other obedience have said, oh, girl, that one is your business. Peter Obi or nothing. If they try us and see now, whether if they don't refuse to zone this thing and then they do primaries, try us and see whether we no go talk, you know, that kind of a thing. So they're not listening to what he's saying. They're saying, oh guy, you are speaking your English, we've heard you, we're not insulting anybody, but if they come for you and insult you, we come for them. They also complain that they project Peter Obi in a condescending way that is the articulated, the way they have been putting him like a VP when they are going to run a primary as presidential candidate. And you listen to the politician and the analyst who spoke about the ADC zoning and saying that it's going to be dangerous if they decide not to zone the tickets, that it's not going to be funny for them. It may be failure from the onset.
Esther, this permutation and this speculation does not add up in Nigerian politics.
With what you just heard?
I'm telling you authoritatively, in Nigerian politics, it doesn't add up. Especially with this north and south thing that is not constitutional. You heard what Baba Ahmed said the other day about primary and zoning. The man was very clear.
But Barrister, you know that when it comes to permutations or rather analysis like this, it was the same thing that was done in 2023. A couple of persons underestimated the Obidient Movement. They underestimated what the force was, and they Peter Obi and the Obidient turned out the way they did. So sometimes, don't you think these things don't play any role? It is the outcome of the elections that determines.
The music have changed. Please, you flow with the time. You flow with the time. People who make progress in life, people who succeed in life, they do things according to the times they are in. Esther, we are in 21st century, true of us.
True.
Can you be acting in 19th century model? Can you? So, with the way things are, the politics have changed. You need to also flow with the time. Leave all this thing that people are trying to give you the name you do not bear. All those people threatening Peter Obi, you're on your own. If you do this, if you don't do that. Is it not one man, one vote? So how many of you? There is this thing I said the other day and people are talking about the Southeast having a block vote or not. Esther, you have 5 states in the Southeast, true or false?
Yeah,
good.
True.
Now, out of that 5 states, Esther, at least one of them, each of them supposed to give 1 million votes during the election.
Okay.
Is that not true?
True.
There is no state in the South that cannot give, or at least people that are supposed to vote from 18 years and above. You cannot find 1 million people in each of the states. And that would mean 5 million votes. Esther, since independence till now, is there any time they voted in the Southeast and counted 5 million votes to one particular politician? Is there any time it has happened? So, the 5 million vote, where did it go to? And who did they give it to? And why didn't that person win? Since they vote in block, Abi? And if they vote in block, how come their vote did not give somebody a victory? You can see, my people. Esther, you can see it. So, when you want to do this calculation, please, don't just talk as if you are too sure. No. Do your math, do your calculation very well. Esther, do you know what I expect? A very clever politician supposed to do what? 2 days to the election. You go to all the centers in this country where you have a majority of the Igbos. Bring out buses to ship them home. Let them go and vote in the Southeast. 2 days to the election, like on Thursday, they begin to move. From Kano everywhere in the north to southwest, all of them. Move them en masse to the south to go and vote. That is where the bulk of the votes will come from. Then after election, maybe on Sunday, they start going back to basis. That's what I think a clever politician is supposed to do. Because most Igbos or Southeasterners, they are like the Israelites that are all over the place. We are still in diaspora. You have the majority of them in Lagos, in Kano, everywhere in Nigeria. So how do you aggregate these people to give you that block vote? That is the issue here. So you have to think about, if you want to actually make an impact, that is the sacrifice you have to make. But if you say you just be talking and talking, the few people at home will vote to whoever they want to vote to, including those whose voters card have been taken, those whose whatever. You don't know what they want to do with the electoral act. They are thinking ahead. You don't know what they want to do with the electoral act. The amendment they want to do. These people are thinking ahead. This thing they are doing now, you think it's for nothing. Collecting whatever and giving you 70,000. So these are the things. That's why I told you that this speculation does not add up in Nigerian politics. What you are seeing will never be what will happen. Because this APC, they have already done their mass. Their majority in the National Assembly. So whichever direction, those of them in National Rock have to, that's where they are going in Esther. Esther, true or false?
Sure.
So why are you not thinking along that line? You think that they just woke up and do what? All over the country. Esther, all over the country, vote buying is ongoing as I talk to you now. So what makes you think that they are doing this thing? You think they are joking about it? And you have not even thought, these things are not even in your plan at all. Because you don't have the resources to buy vote. Esther? Oh God Almighty. So, when people are making this calculation, I don't join them, Esther. I will never join them. Because I have looked at the political horizon. It didn't add up. They are just talking. They are buying vote to hear. You, Uncle, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you know the direction they are going with the electoral act? Do you know? You don't know.
For now, they are going to a closed door session. They said it's too sensitive. They want to do it
yes.
By Thursday, they'll be back on it. All right. Yes, I think
so. It has become a security matter, B? No, electoral act has become a security matter. You discuss behind closed doors, Esther. And you know Bamidele and the people in Nassau Rock, they are 5 and 6. He was the one that raised that issue. Is that not true? Mm-hmm. Senate leader. He's the one that brought up the issue.
As for the Obedients, they're very confident in themselves. They're confident in Peter Obi, and they believe he's the one that will deliver the nation from its current quagmire. While the APC supporters, their members, are already moving full on, they feel that those who support the administration and President Tinubu are far more than those who do not support him. They also believe that Tinubu would deliver, despite the frailty of his physique. They say the frailty of his physique does not determine his strength and mental acuity. They believe that he can deliver the mandates. Unfortunately, a couple of Nigerians feel that the whole mandate you shall stand is not capitalizing in every sector. For example, PricewaterhouseCoopers has estimated more poverty on Nigerians for the year 2026, and that most of the statistics that the government of the day reels out is in total contrast to the lived reality of Nigerians. The escalating insecurity has also worsened opportunities, and that some businesses in some of these areas cannot thrive, which is what has increased hunger. And if you look at the poverty index and the ratio of hunger by region, the north actually carries the highest. Most communities are deserted despite the vast land appropriated to the northerners. So in this regard, you're having more influx and migration from the north into the southwest, which is also giving pressure on the facilities here. Economically, those regions are stagnated because of insecurity, and it feels like the only safe haven or perceived safe haven is possibly Lagos and Abuja. And they say that if something is not done as soon as possible so that persons can confidently go back to their region, or especially the northerners, that these states that migration is taken into could implode. What's your take on that?
Of course, because when people come here and constitute a nuisance to infrastructure, to social amenities and all that, Esther, what do you expect? These people, they live on the street, uncompleted building in the marketplace, because they can't afford a house in Lagos. Is that not true?
Sure.
This business they are doing, it cannot afford them to rent any even room, and so they constitute the environmental nuisance. And I say, government should do something about these things. Clear these terrorists so that people can go back to their farm stead. Is that not the best way to go? So why do you now, look the other side and see it does not matter? Meanwhile, these guys are adding in number. They are coming here. They are growing in number. And this is a social menace in the making. Are you waiting until the day they will now burst out and start harassing everybody? Then you now have a bigger problem in your hand. Is that what you are waiting for? Clear these people. Let these people go back to. They will prefer to go back to their farm instead of what they are doing, riding on car. In fact, riding on unauthorized routes. Esther, unauthorized routes. So these are the social menace that you are breeding, but you are unaware. And when we say it here, nobody will listen to us until it becomes what? Too late for everybody. So what these people are saying is a fact. Oh, Esther, you see this permutation. It is a fact, because the Northerners, like I told you, they vote en bloc. In fact, Esther, the election is conducted on Friday during their Jumat prayers. Then on Saturday, during the election proper, they now release the results. Go and check what happened to Jonathan. A day to the election, all the mosques in the north, what were they saying? They were even calling him an infidel. You go and vote out this infidel. Is that not what happened? And then on Saturday, they listen to their emirs and their imams. Is that not true? So you need to get to these people, because they control their people. They control them. That is why when Jonathan brought this education, they were afraid that this thing will make them lose control of their people. That's why they never liked it. When things are happening, go and read the news behind the news. You think that they don't like education? No. They didn't want their people to be so educated so that they will continue to control them for political reasons. Any other, nothing else. Because they know that if they are well educated and know, they will not listen to them again. And I said, based on that, walk through them, walk with them to get their vote. There is no other way. There is no other way, Esther, no other way. So if you neglect it, well, all well and good. At the end of the day, we now know how many obedient are registered or have a voter's card. How many of them? There was a time they put up a form on the internet, go and register as obedient. How many people came up, Esther? APC have concluded their e-registration. Is that not true? And they said they got 9 million people or so. You now, what did you do? Have you made any effort? Except a few people who keep insulting everybody. If you didn't say anything, all the nice things they want to hear, you are a bad person. You don't like Obi. Meanwhile, when you bring suggestions that will help Obi, they will not take it.
But Barrister, if you're looking at a situation where we know how compelling becoming a leader of this nation with the complexities attached, you need somebody that is viral, somebody young. There are talks that Atiku, there's no difference in the age between Atiku and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, especially for those who are advocating for Atiku to come on board. For example, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Turkey, we saw several videos emerging from different angles. The Turkey president guiding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even at the staircase at the podium where they were meant to stand together, the man was assisting the president in climbing those steps. Even before the president fell, all this happened before the president fell. You know, the way he kept having to, guide him, turn like this while they were working, there was a little bit of a leaning and all of that. And a couple of persons are saying that this man is really frail. He should not want to, by all means, stay on to power and continue for 2031. Others said, is it about him being frail or how about him being smart, being mentally aware and mentally okay to do what is needed? I mean, how do you look at the scenario?
Esther, how many times has Atiku gone on medical tourism abroad?
Sir, you cannot say you're not there. You don't. Atiku doesn't even appear on the media for you to even give an account as to where he is.
If Atiku travel today, you and I know. The press will report it.
Barrister, it is now that the press will report it.
They will say that Atiku just left the airport.
He can travel, but not necessarily for medical reasons.
I say if he travels at all, you will hear, you will know, and they will tell you where he went to. Being somebody of that height.
Barrister, did they tell you if they travel abroad for medical reasons?
APC people will monitor him. You and I know that.
APC people
they will tell you that he went to hospital. Esther, there's no way Atiku will go to any place today and they say it's a hospital that APC people will not come and tell us where they will take his picture. In fact, where they are giving him injection, they will take it. How
come they don't take the picture of the president when he's taking injection?
You can
so
see
it's Atiku's own that they would know.
Yeah, of course, it's the police. It's campaign. It's campaign, Esther. It's campaign.
Barrister, by 2027, Atiku will be how old? By 2027?
Esther, they will hide their own and expose.
No, I'm asking a question. If we're saying we want somebody young, we don't want someone that will get there, travel more often based on health issues or whatever, or appears frail most times. How do you describe that?
It is even good if Atiku is there as a statesman and is on the seat, but Obi is doing the work. It gives him what? It gives him experience.
You're saying that as Obi as vice president,
it gives him exposure. Listen,
have you seen that they run down the office of the vice president is usually redundant? Started with Buhari's administration.
Not in all cases. I've told you this thing. What happened before cannot happen today. They came on a rescue mission. I told you Atiku is a liberal. He will not allow Obi to be redundant, knowing fully well that he has something to offer. But Obi need him to execute this election. That's what I'm telling you here. Okay, who is that person that will run with Obi from the north? Mention the person. I mean, somebody that will give Obi vote from the north. Mention the person, Esther.
There is talk of Kwankwaso. Is that not strong enough?
What?
Kwankwaso.
Only Kano. Is that not only Kano? Even the Kano now is in disarray. Esther, don't tell me that person that will take Obi round in the north and the northern people will accept him. Please tell me. I am ignorant here. Please mention the person. Because you need to go and dialogue with the northern elders. Who will introduce you? Who will take you to them? Who will do the talking that will be acceptable to them? Esther, please tell me.
But Barrister, the question is, why has the ADC refused to zone? If others have zoned, even the PDP that supposedly seems fragmented have zoned, why have they refused to zone?
Let them finish their primary.
Let them finish their primary?
Yes, they will do the primary.
Normally you zone before the primary.
Let them finish it first. That they have their own style and their own system.
Are you saying that conversations have not been had as to if it runs out like this, if it turns out like this after the primary, this is what we're going to do? Are we saying we've not had that closed-up conversation or idea has not been brought out?
Have they told you, Esther? If they have told you now, it would have been in the open, in the public domain. If they have told you that, look, all this time we are waiting and delaying and all that, this is what we are cooking, this is it. And the people, everybody will hear about it. Is that not true?
All right.
So they have not told you anything. So don't speculate.
All right, Barrister. In that regard, All Progressives Congress, what if they decide to go for another candidate rather than the president?
Who?
Any other person younger than the president? Do you think a number of Nigerians who are unhappy with the APC may begin to consider the party as something that can deliver?
Let nobody dream of Tinubu not contesting this election. I said, that is dream.
What I'm asking is the issue against this administration the party or the individual?
But who is the party? Who is the individual? APC is revolving around Tinubu. APC is Tinubu, whether you like it or not. So don't deceive yourself. I don't like all this speculation.
It's not speculation. We're asking because of the frailty of the president.
Who told you he's frail? Did you hear by another guy? They said that he misstep. Even the people in Turkey are telling you that what is wrong with us, that even their press did not consider it as anything, and we are making too much noise. That the man is hell and heart. Is that not what they told you? So do you want me to sit down here and tell you that Tinubu is sick? Where is the medical report?
Not that he's sick. He presents a frail demeanor.
He's just 73 years, Esther.
According to Google.
That's what you told us. He celebrated 73rd birthday last year. Is that not true?
Yes.
So what are you telling me?
That means to be 74 this year.
Yeah. So he's not too old. Do you want to doubt him? Hold on, so that NBC will ask you and DSA, they ask you, where is your information? The one he told you is not enough. You are now putting your own. Esther. Let us accept what they told us. Let the lie continue. Let us be lying to ourselves until the truth will expose itself by force. We will not say, so this is what you are lying to us. I cannot talk. Right now, I am basing my facts on the information he supplied to me. He's just 73, so let nobody say that he's frail. Don't say that, please. Some people can be older than they say, maybe because of what they have been eating. If you have been eating apple in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, won't you hold your age very fast? So, don't tell me that the man is old. Esther, be very careful this evening.
Well, I'm not going to know what don't happen, but I understand where Barrister is coming from.
You want to receive another letter? my God. Please, whatever they tell you from Asorok, take it, oh, take it. Don't add your own.
We are going to take a very short break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, you wouldn't understand. Why my personality is sounding like this.